Have you ever felt a quiet tug on your heart, like someone is trying to get your attention? Not through sound, but through a feeling. A whisper that breaks through the noise of life, almost impossible to explain, but impossible to ignore. Maybe you don't label it as God or Jesus, but something tells you it's more than just a thought. This video isn't about preaching. It's about a message that might be exactly what you need to hear right now. Not later, not someday. Now. We live in a world that demands your attention at every moment. Notifications, expectations, career goals, social pressure. The list never ends. We are constantly told to be more, do more, earn more, prove more. But underneath all that noise, there's a quiet voice that says something entirely different. Be still. You're not alone. Let me pause here and ask you this. When was the last time you truly felt peace? Not just relief after solving a problem, but actual peace, the kind that settles into your soul and tells you that you're safe, loved, and enough, just as you are? For a long time, I believed I had to earn love, that I had to achieve things, help others, never mess up, and always stay strong. But that belief crushed me. It made me feel like if I stopped for even a moment, I would fall apart. And one day, I did. I hit a breaking point. But that's also the day I heard something new. Not a loud voice, not a dramatic vision, just a simple thought in my heart. You were never meant to carry all of this alone. That thought changed everything. And maybe that's what you need to hear right now, that you were never expected to be perfect. You were never asked to have it all figured out. You were invited to rest, to trust, and to reconnect with something far greater than yourself. This is where the message of Jesus becomes more than a religious idea. It becomes personal, because it isn't about joining a group or changing your lifestyle overnight. It's about recognizing that there is a love that knows your deepest struggles and still chooses you. You see, real love doesn't wait for you to clean yourself up. Real love meets you in your mess. It walks with you through the hardest moments. It forgives even when you think you don't deserve it, and it never leaves, even when you doubt, fall, or feel completely lost. So let me say this clearly. You are loved. Right now, as you are. No filter, no pretending. Let's talk about fear. Fear thrives in silence. It tells you you're not good enough, that you're behind, that you'll never catch up or never be chosen. But here's the truth that I had to learn the hard way. Fear lies. Faith doesn't make the fear disappear, but it gives you the strength to stand in the middle of it and keep walking. Jesus didn't come to make perfect people feel more perfect. He came to reach the brokenhearted, the misfits, the outcasts, the overwhelmed. He came for people like you and me. When he says, "Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest," he means it. That's not poetic language, it's a personal promise. Let's talk about forgiveness. Maybe you've been hurt, deeply. Maybe someone betrayed you, disappointed you, or broke something inside you. Forgiveness might seem impossible, but let me be honest, it's not about excusing what happened, it's about setting yourself free. Holding on to bitterness is like drinking poison and hoping the other person suffers. I've seen how forgiveness heals, not just relationships, but hearts. Now maybe you're wondering, what does it mean to trust God? Does it mean everything gets easy? It means everything gets meaningful. It means you start to see pain differently. You start to believe that your story isn't over, that what feels like the end might be a new beginning. Think of your life like a book. You've read the first few chapters. Some pages were beautiful, others were painful. But just because you don't know what happens next doesn't mean the author has stopped writing. The best stories always have a moment of darkness before the light breaks through. Maybe that's where you are right now. So here's the invitation. Don't give up. Don't let the noise of the world drown out the still, small voice inside you. The voice that says, "You are seen. You are known. You are mine." Live with intention. Walk in kindness. Stand for truth. Forgive even when it's hard. Love not just in words, but in action. That's what makes you a light in the world. And trust me, the world needs your light now more than ever. If you're searching for meaning, for purpose, for healing, you're not alone. Millions of us are asking the same questions, and while no one has all the answers, there is a peace that passes understanding. A love that never fails. A voice that never stops calling your name. And maybe, just maybe, now is the time to answer.